Greetings, folks. This is the BlackWeasel, and this is my video game review of Final Fantasy 4 for the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 3. I got this game a bunch of weeks ago. One thing I hate from the get-go is the fact that I'm forced to buy a physical copy of the game when it's not available on the PlayStation Network. Even though I have like the Final Fantasy 1 and 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I mean, it is all available on the PlayStation Network, but I don't have a PlayStation Portable anymore because that's the only place I can play Final Fantasy 4, which I don't want to. I prefer to play games that were originally made for the TV instead of a handheld. Ah well, life goes on. And speaking of life goes on, I got like 2 days left to return Final Fantasy 4 so I can get a refund. Like, I bought most of the other games for like $5 or $10, and I had to spend like $20, so I prefer not to keep it around. Now I use that refund to buy myself discount games on the PlayStation Network. Now the story is about the four crystals as usual, which in this world of Final Fantasy will grant immense power towards whoever possesses it. But in the wrong hands, it could spell doom for the good people of the world. Unfortunately, the beginning starts out just like that, with the evil kingdom of Baron attacking a defenseless village and killing innocent people in order to steal the water crystal. It parallels in the real world where certain countries attack small and weak nations to pillage their possessions and take what they want that's valuable to the country themselves. Now the main character is part of the same army, and he starts to question the motives and actions of his kingdom. See, the one moment that he steps out of line, the king just takes his rank and position away from him quickly, and he is forced on another mission. Now, this is the first game to feature the active time battle system. The first Final Fantasy game I played that featured this was in Final Fantasy 5. That was recurring in 6, 7, and 8, which was the ones I played. There's a definite flaw since I played the other ones first. There's no bar of energy that tells me one of my 5 characters in my party will be up next. No indication whatsoever. So I need to be quick on my fingers so I can get a jump on the enemies. So I'll take a peg down on that one. The next issue here is the PlayStation port. Since this game was originally put out for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and most of it was supposed to be made for the Nintendo Entertainment System, there's some shading issues here and there, and the music sometimes gets choppy whenever I visit certain towns. It's not bad, but it sucks when the issue becomes a problem. Not only that, but the shading keeps flickering on and off every now and then, and one advantage I can think of was how it helped me find secret passages to find secret and rare treasure. What came with the active time battle system is also the wide range of monsters and some of their tactics and counters towards the fuck. Hold on. What came with the active time battle system is also the wide range of monsters and some of the tactics and counters towards certain moves I make. If I use magic on some of the harder bosses, they will respond with even more powerful spells. If I don't use magic and rely on brawn, then they will go toe-to-toe, where I'll become the obvious winner. And for the story of the game, there is the obvious emphasis. There's an emphasis on good and evil, light and dark, the yin and the yang, and the black and white of things. I don't just hunt for the 4 crystals like it did in Final Fantasy 1 and 5. I have to hunt for 8 crystals because there isn't just light. There's also darkness as well. What's different about this from the previous game is the main character's development and what he goes through as the game goes on. This isn't just about 4 different guys destined to save the world. They got their own problems too, and they have to deal with it personally. I like that part of the game because it turns itself into a journey. And the change of scenery is nice. I don't just go to medieval towns. I also go towards the underworld, lava areas, and even the inside of a giant that's actually made out of robotic parts. That looks like it belongs in the future. This is still Final Fantasy and not Final Future. I'm going to give this game a 9 out of 10. Definitely one of the best Final Fantasy games I've played so far in my life, and this is a top tier great role-playing game that was released for the Super Nintendo. So I played this game on December 27th, 2000. Oh my God, December 27th, 2017, and I finished it on January 30th, 2018. It took me over 34 hours to finish it. Yep. Here it is. Like this is about to go on the package and be delivered to UPS. Then I'll get the refund for it. Yep.